Yeah, yeah. They call
Had a great time. Just happy to beat this guy. Gotta catch you in the coach game. Game on.
So, prep files. We are on a road trip today. We are going to head to an NBA posing workshop. So, again, I'm meeting up with a few athletes that I haven't seen before. It's gonna be cool to meet them, kind of get a thing, see if I can pick up some pose tips. But that's the thing, I think posing's kind of like an unwritten book. It's never complete, you've never mastered it, there's always new things. You can always learn things from other people. And that's one thing I've always found, and I've been lucky enough to have some major influences and learn things and training and always progressively changing things up. And that's one of the things coming into, say, a new federation where the posing might be slightly different, or they may favor certain things. And that's where I can pick that up and just add that to my skills. So we are packed. Now, what's in our meal bag? We have White Monster, super low carb. This is gonna get me through. We have chicken and salad, and that's about it, and some water. So, we ready. It's kind of funny because I don't really leave Torquay too often anymore. So I used to go and do quite a lot of expos, quite a lot of like Melbourne trips. Now, getting out of Torquay is quite an adventure. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take you through some of the posing today. We're gonna meet some of the people. The dog wants to be vlogged. Okay, don't attack the camera, just smile. And we're gonna go get it and then run through some other things. Let's absolutely get it. I'm hyped. We are yesterday marked 7 weeks out. So we're getting close to turning it on, turning the hard yards on. I'm excited. Let's go. Well, that was the drive from hell. There was about 5 stops because my car was overheating. See, people, this is why you don't leave Torquay. Also, there is no parking in this place, so looks like I'm almost getting cardio just to get to the gym. But we're gonna get there, we're gonna get a pose on, we're gonna meet some amazing people and get our head right. Hit weight vested level 20 minutes on the Stairmaster. This morning we had a bit of a weight increase, so 400 grams on the scale. Nothing's really changed too much. This is the thing with consistencies of weights throughout comp prep. You're going to go through having kind of ups and downs, fluctuations. So many things can affect weight, and that's from water retention, sleep, the depth of your sleep, carbohydrate intake, stress level, all these different things. So that's where I really like kind of taking it my basis on the moment on a Wednesday on a weekly scale. I still jump on the scales every day, but I'm not going to let it affect your day. What I see with so many clients is they'll do one kind of session, wake up one day, be a little bit heavier, completely let that affect their mind, that throws them out. And then from there, it's like their output comes down, they're less motivated throughout the day. So try and disassociate your mental state from your numbers of the weight, because I could wake up tomorrow, I was 200 grams up, I might be 800 grams down. So it's a total loss of 400 grams for that week. So it's going to fluctuate. That's the number one thing. And I think this is the part of prep which does so many people's heads in. And yeah, that's the biggest thing I think. So keep consistent. You want some weight loss, obviously, but it is not the be all end all. In the end, the stage doesn't care if you're 80 kilos, 75 kilos. It's all about the looks. You don't jump on scales, unless you're doing bodybuilding and you have to actually make a weight, but you don't jump on scales. So it's not the biggest be all end all. That's why I really like taking weight, girths, and taking photos, making it week by week so I can actually see the difference. Yeah, that 20 on 20 sucked though. So the biggest other thing that's been happening obviously with the COVID and everything, the fitness industry took a halt. Also lucky that I was online and had people across the world. America stayed on, India stayed on, and I'm lucky to have clients that I do coach around. Plus it's always swapping things up, so then you're actually doing online stuff as well, and online kind of had a boost and had a popular, and I was lucky that I did have a lot of backing and all my processes in order before all of these lockdowns and things happened, which were way bigger than what anyone expected. So that was a good place that I was kind of lucky that I had all of those things happening, and that it was a part of it. Something else that happened during lockdown, I kind of saw these opportunities to like get involved and open in diversifying my businesses and things like that. And that kind of comes down to AbleFit's always going to be there, comp prep's always going to be my passion, lifestyle coaching's taken a big hit up with different type of stuff. More people are coming online, especially post-COVID, versus the normal PTs. But this is something I've also had a huge side passion about, and something that we did definitely build out. So that is Grunt Nutrition. I became co-owner of Grunt, and this is pretty much every day-to-day type of sup store, online, point of sale, Amazon, eBay, and it's getting the best quality sups with express shipping and kind of bringing the good side of the subs back to the fitness industry. And I've worked in the sub game with Cellucor, with Muscle Tech for the past 7-8 years, and been a sponsored athlete and all of those type of things. So kind of taking the step on this side, on the business side of supplements, only felt right. And it's just a good way that, I guess, of things I've learned from those big sub companies, and putting them on a better scale to definitely help people and yeah, make sure that we are meeting their needs in comp prep, in lifestyle, in all those. So I'll take you through the store and we can have a look at what we have built. So coming through the sup store, we have pretty much all of your normal, everyday type of supplements. The biggest thing that I definitely wanted to come on board with is a good isolate. So creating a good isolate, low carb, because so many different proteins bloat different people out and things like that. So for comp prep, I just want something that I know what's in it because we make it, super clean, and something you can't go wrong with. So Grunt grass-fed whey protein isolate, that is definitely my favorite. I've been on that for the past couple of years. But in that range, we have built out complete amount of L-carnitine, which I really like and add through comp prep, beta-alanine to stack up my pre-workouts, and citrine malate. So we've created a full range of our own basis of supplements, which is the highest quality level, and something we want to make sure that the brand kind of holds up to its own. That when we have a brand, you look at that Grunt Nutrition logo, you know you're getting the best quality and all of those type of things as well. So we've got that, we've got the normal pre-workouts, the normal casein custards and everything else that is good in the industry. So what this has allowed me to do, and we've got huge plans for the future of Grunt at the moment. This is our basis kind of first store. We're looking at expanding out and building something kind of a little bit in particular, which hopefully we'll make it by the end of the series, and we'll go through that as well. Upstairs, so we're lucky that we kind of put in a mezzanine. So throughout COVID, we kind of kicked it, but as COVID built longer and longer and longer, we decided that we needed more room and that we kind of wanted to have a staff gym. With the lockdowns and all of those type of things, gym's closure, that wasn't gonna do. So we built out our upstairs full-blown gym. And it was only meant to be like a tiny little corner, but each lockdown it kind of got bigger and bigger and bigger, and now it's taking up the whole space. So it's kind of got everything we need. We've got dumbbells up to 40. We've got peg walls for my calisthenics. And it's a good little basis. We have amazing God mode lighting. And what it has allowed me is, especially by accident, let's have a look how we're looking. Woo! See, 400 kilograms up, but looks wise, we're coming in tight. So what this has allowed me to do is I had people coming into the store asking for PT and things like that. And that was one things I've been online for the past 6 years, and I was kind of unsure with PT. Getting back into it, doing it for the love of doing it again. So only capping myself at 10 sessions a week now. And it's really kind of, after being 6 years online, has brought back so much enjoyment, so much physical like presence between people. I'm a people person. I like to be surrounded by people versus when I was sitting in my desk just punching away on that. So it's also given me that kind of push ahead to go and do that. And I think again, like that's something I'm going to always do my online, always my comp prep. And I always want to keep my 5 to 10 clients and just to keep in touch with. I did 40 hours of PT once upon a time when I first started for the first 5 years of my fitness career, and it's kind of having the love when you get back to face and doing all that as well. So that's pretty much what's been happening on the business front. There's hopefully now, fingers crossed, we've got no more COVID. We have comp season coming up now, and there's big fitness plans, I think, in the business side and also in the competition lifestyle. Plus finishing the series, there is going to be a special prize. I'm going to try and keep it a secret. I'm really bad at secrets, but we're going to end this series on something epic. So, which is looking like it hasn't been completely confirmed yet, but it's looking like it's going to happen the week after, well, 2 days after I finish my last comp in Queensland. So stay tuned for the ride. This is going to be